Today we're going to look at how to change colors in a Vim editor and save them as an example of how we can set Vim settings. So the first thing I want to do is open up a file in Vim and see what my current color setting is. So let's look at this tech file. So Vim tech file. You can see it has some sort of color scheme going on, and in Vim the keyword for the color scheme is color scheme. So if you use the colon and type color scheme, it will return what the value of the current color scheme is. So you can see that we're in default. So my favorite, so default is okay, but my favorite is desert, so I'd like to set that. So to do that, I type the keyword color scheme and desert, which is the name of the color scheme that I like. Now there are other ones that you can look up, figure out what you liked best. You can also define your own, but that's the scope of today. So now we have this new color scheme. It's pretty, look at that. I like it. But if I close my editor and I open it back up and I execute color scheme again to see what we're in, I'm back to the default. And that's because the settings that you make in one single Vim session aren't necessarily stored. So to store them, you can add Vim setting commands to a file called vimrc. It's .vimrc that's located in your home directory. So I'm currently in my home directory, and we can do an ls-a so we can look at all the files. And I can see right now I don't have a vimrc file, and that's because I haven't created and stored any Vim settings so far. So I'm going to make a vimrc file, and what this does, it just contains settings that Vim loads when it opens. And in here, I'll enter the command that I want. So color scheme desert. Okay, let's close that. And now if I open my tech file again, it looks like I'm in the desert color scheme. It looks like what I like. Let's double check. It's the color scheme that I wanted. Easy peasy. And so there are a whole bunch of different Vim settings that you can set this way. And we can talk about more of those later on. But this was just a quick way to set the colors that you like and see how persistent Vim settings work.